Yeah, what's happening? Here with another episode of Flight Rich TV, you know what I'm saying? Brought to you by your host, Flight Rich Clevo, you know what I mean? You know, I always come through the kick game and drop a couple of gems, you know what I'm saying? Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Be sure to subscribe to the channel Flight Rich TV, you know what I'm saying? Be sure to subscribe. Appreciate it. And don't forget to check out the merch. Don't forget to check out the streetwear, Flight Rich Streetwear, you know what I'm saying? This is a new shirt that I got in, you know what I'm saying? Limited edition. But yeah, man, I've been doing a lot of thinking today. I just wanted to get on here and chop it up with you guys about you know, a lot of time when people want to be trying to like make a movement and trying to do anything to bring about a change for the people. You know, when they come up with it, they automatically assume that the people will be down with it. You know what I'm saying? If it's righteous, they automatically assume that the people be down with it. But a lot of time when you go to thinking about it, you'll realize the people can't be down with it. It seems like they would and they should, but in all actuality, they don't be down with it. You know what I mean? You could look around and see the way things be going, and if they was down with certain things, it'll be different. You feel what I'm saying? You had people fighting for change all the way back. I mean, I don't know how far back. You know what I'm saying? And then they get taken out or they get eliminated or assassinated or whatever. Then some other guy pick it up. You know what I'm saying? And then the same thing happened. It just getting repeated. You know what I'm saying? Because you got leaders. You know what I mean? But who you lead? You know what I'm saying? You can only lead a few, you know what I'm saying? Only a few gonna get the message. Cause it's like the 85%. It's like the 85% of the 85% followers is like you know what I'm saying, they the majority. So they breed and teaching more rapidly than the 5, even the 10, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of crazy, man, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a couple of leaders, but they can't lead and teach as quick as the followers can produce and lead. They lead too, you know what I'm saying? The followers lead. It's people who lead. It's some people who lead that don't supposed to be lead. You know what I'm saying? And leading wrong. Everybody ain't leading right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lead. You know what I mean? Who to say I know I'm leading in a righteous manner, so you know what I mean. It got to be right somewhat. But if I look at it like this. I create more of me. It'll be a better situation. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it though. By now, you know what I'm saying, we got the knowledge of all these teachers. We got the words of all these teachers, all these righteous teachers. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, it get to the point to where the leaders gonna be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you hear this, as soon as you get wind of this, you should be down with it. And it don't be going that way. So people be having different agendas, and then they put that off on everybody else. So you got some people that's doing righteous things and got righteous movement, and the people ain't down with it. When if we pull this off, it'll benefit a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Not only the person that's doing it, it'll benefit a lot of people. So I don't understand why people don't get behind things like that. You know what I'm saying? I never understand. Like we can pull up the words of all the leaders before now. You know what I'm saying? We got all that. Everybody can go hear that, but it's like we buried so deep. You know what I'm saying? That it's hard to switch it over. For real, for real. Like the program that they got set up is so they got it so airtight that it's hard to switch it over. You feel what I'm saying? Like later on down the line, it become our problem and our fault once we know and keep doing the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? After the knowledge is out there, but before that, we buried you know what I'm saying, in bondage. You know what I'm saying, from the jump. So, you know, that's the reason for a lot of these guys' mentality. You know what I'm saying. So we can't really fault them for that. You know what I'm saying. But we can't teach them neither. We can't wake them up. You see what I'm saying? So it's really like crazy all the way around the board, man. But it's like right now, you know, like it. We all know that it's been a black and white thing. You know what I'm saying? We all know that it's been slavery and we've been buried in bondage. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty much, it ain't never gonna be over because that was here. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be people who choose from it. Everything that's been birthed is people who still gonna choose to take things from that and go that way. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't worried about that. But basically, it's really the have and have nots is rich and poor now. You know what I'm saying? And blacks, we gonna be the more of the have nots and the more of the poor from the way things was, from the way the foundation was built. You know what I'm saying? So all that's gonna fall on our end, you know what I'm saying? But really it's like the have and have not. So that's why it's so important for us to create our own and try to get something going where we can be able to employ others on down the line, or we'll be able to be substantial on our own, you know what I'm saying? And each one teach one, you feel what I'm saying? Lead by example. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important to do that, man, because you got to make some money, man. You feel what I'm saying? Then you want to make some money and still have some of your time to be able to actually think, you know what I'm saying? Do some things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Raise your kid, you know what I'm saying? Tend to them, see what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to spend all your time for this certain amount of money and it ain't enough to really live comfortably. You're stressing with it. You feel what I'm saying? Then you can't tend to your kids. They getting raised by the video games and the TV. You feel what I'm saying? It's already poison because they are aware that they raising kids and they need them to go on the same path. You feel what I'm saying? Prison, doing things in the street. You feel what I'm saying? Put the worst misleading rappers at the top. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, all of them can rap. You see what I'm saying? It's the message. You feel what I'm saying? They breed more. They breed more. You feel what I'm saying? Back to what I said, if you breed more of you, would it be better? Would the situation be better or would it be worse? You see what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. They put all that at the top. They put all the misleading things at the top to keep it going in a downward direction. But we got the knowledge. I mean, we got the power to really to stop it though. You feel what I'm saying? But it boiled back down to we can't get the message across to the people. Too many people with too many points of views, and everybody grown and make their own decisions, and nobody don't want to just think logical about things. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's set up for us to fail. You see what I'm saying? You got to sacrifice a little bit and get something going on. You know what I mean? You know, they came with the different things, you know what I'm saying? The welfare, the food stamps, you feel what I'm saying? The minimum wage, the jobs paying above that, good paying job. They came with all that, man, but that ain't enough, man. You feel what I'm saying? This is the world we living in. You feel what I'm saying? Everything, you can't look, in whatever room you in, you can't look around and see nothing in that room that nobody ain't got rich off of. So yeah, man, I try to lead by example, you feel what I'm saying? With whatever I do, you know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta always know somebody looking, you feel what I'm saying? And then, you know, a lot of people, when you try to tell them, I don't run up on nobody trying to tell them nothing, no way, you feel what I'm saying? If I just drop the game, man, whatever knowledge I got, you pick it up and seek into it, you know what I'm saying? I enlighten you. But I don't just pressure nobody to, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just lead by example, you know what I'm saying? Do my thing. I want to see it better, man. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see a change. But I know it's hard to see a change because the people that's gonna hinder you and not help you, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be the same people that the change is for, you feel what I'm saying? And that's real deep, you feel what I'm saying? It's real deep and discouraging. You see what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people like putting their life on the line before us, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people put their life on the line and got things changed. And we taking those things for granted and they getting pushed back into place. You feel what I'm saying? In another way. You feel what I'm saying? Because we ain't caring about that. You feel what I'm saying? We already blinded by the modernized thing, the materialistic thing. You feel what I'm saying? Then we so far down and they ain't really like say we don't really own nothing. So we we taking whatever basically taking what they give us. You feel what I'm saying? So they ain't gonna really give you nothing to get ahead. They gonna give you enough to keep going, keep you going on. So, but you can create enough. You can create something to get as much as you need. You feel what I'm saying? And be able to pass it on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't create, but the creators can employ the ones who can't create. You feel what I'm saying? You can pay your people better than somebody else will pay you. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like the Arabs in the Indian stores or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Hotels or whatever. They got they people doing the good jobs. You feel what I'm saying? And they got everybody else doing everything else. You know what I'm saying? Running around doing the trash, cleaning the toilets and all that. But they got their people doing the good jobs and they paying them good. And they ain't wrong for it. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you go to a gas station, you see all these Indians back there. This man knew, you feel what I'm saying? He messing up, whatever. They ain't mad at him, you feel what I'm saying? They training him. They gonna get him right because they in it to get money. And they paying him more than minimum wage. They put minimum wage in place to keep them from paying you less. It's so low, you know it ain't here to help you, you feel what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna worry about the minimum wage. They there, you feel what I'm saying? You can create. You can create. You know what I mean? But, you know, they got paperwork lined up to where they going to get into all that. You know what I'm saying? You had to pay all this to get you know what I'm saying? Get everything approved, get certified, get the paperwork. But, man, you got to go through that. You know what I'm saying? To get a little freedom. To get a little bit of freedom. You see what I'm saying? Because you take a chance in the street. You know what I'm saying? You can get some money. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock that. But you got to have your plan. You feel what I'm saying? And if you get jammed up, it might cost you more. It's gonna cost you your life and cost you more in monetary, you know what I'm saying, in money. You feel what I'm saying? Paying, trying to handle that and trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big old trap out here, man. It's hard to get out of the loop. You know what I'm saying? You know, we in the loop too, you feel what I'm saying? But we could be in the wrong loop. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get out of that, man. It's hard to do a 360 too, man, to change your life and all that, man. Especially in the same environment. You know what I'm saying? So I salute to the one that did that. I'm one of the one that did that. Salute to me, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when you're trying to lead the people, man. When you try to stand up and saying certain things, tapping into certain things, cause you really got the people behind you protecting you and tuned in to what's actually going on. So it's certain people that don't like, that might not like some of the things that being said. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy for them to get you out the way. So you got to be careful with all what's being said, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we at a point of time, like we at a point of time where we're gonna have to do something, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's just getting worse and worse. You feel what I'm saying? And it stemmed from money, and then you know it stemmed from the beginning from poverty and all that. But after that, you know, it go to getting seen by people that ain't even in poverty. You feel what I'm saying? It go to getting seen and getting adopted by those, you know what I'm saying? Those individuals. So it's just getting worse and worse because people pick up what they see. You feel what I'm saying? 85% of the world followers. So whatever they see, and it's more of them doing the bullshit, so more bullshit getting seen and produced quicker at an alarming rate. So, you know, all the leaders, yeah, my bad. All the leaders and guys with game and some kind of knowledge, man, you need to put it out there, man. You feel what I'm saying? Look at it like look at it when you put it out there like just say you in a room with 100 people starving. You know what I mean? And you the only one got something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like that, man. You know what I mean? Look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy though, man. You know, cause we done seen all these leaders before. But you know what I'm saying? On back in the day, we seen all these leaders get assassinated, get framed, and get all this done to them, man, by trying to get the message across to the people. And then, you know, it stopped. And then some other guy pick up the torch and try to get the message across to the people. And then, you know, man, but at some point, man, the message is getting across to the people. It's just that the people don't really want the message. The majority of the people don't want the message because the times that they caught up in. It's hard to step back and do a 360 and try to listen and change your life completely when you caught up in the whirlwind of it. You know what I'm saying? And the whirlwind is created by somebody. You know what I'm saying? We got evil geniuses out here, man. But So, I'm gonna keep on dropping what I drop, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna include some other guys, you know what I'm saying, to drop some game, and we're gonna just keep talking, and we're gonna keep building a community, man. You know what I'm saying? Collect real ones, man. You know what I mean? Be sure to check out the merchandise. I got a website too, Flight Rich Streetwear. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the link in the description. But these ain't on the website, so you can message me. You know what I'm saying? Message me on Facebook, Flight Rich Clevo, on all social media platforms, Flight Rich Clevo, and Flight Rich Streetwear on some platforms. On my you know what I mean? You'll be able to get in contact with me. But check me out, man. You know what I mean? Support. And if you want to just support, man, I got a slide on my website that you can go to support. You know what I'm saying? Just support the program. But each one teach one, man. You know what I mean? I might, you know what I'm saying, I might spark other thoughts in other individuals, you know what I'm saying? Because I done seen, it's like this right here. A lot of guys feel like you coming to them when you try to tell them something, you know what I'm saying? They feel like you trying to tell them like, man, cause all the, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the bullshit be kind of fun, you feel what I'm saying? Because of ain't nothing else to do. You see what I'm saying? So people be thinking like, you try to get me to cut out all my fun. Y'all did all that shit, man. Y'all did all that shit. But nigga ain't coming to a nigga telling a nigga trying to goddamn enlighten no nigga because nigga trying to cut out no fun. Niggas just done found out that shit wasn't talking about nothing. You see what I'm saying? Nigga went and found out like, man, that shit ain't even worth it. It's a million and one thing that you could be doing, you know what I'm saying? Then caught up in the system. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas be caught up in the system, goddamn, trying to get some money. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, a nigga don't knock that, but you gotta have your plan, get in, get out. Them folk wasn't saying that shit for nothing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your plan, get in, get out. You feel what I'm saying? Or you can work, and when you got a plan like that, you can work and do whatever you gotta do to get that up, because you know what you need. You got a plan. You get this, you're gonna be able to do this. You feel what I'm saying? So you ain't really got to touch the streets at all. You know what I'm saying? But if you do, you do. You feel what I'm saying? But just have your plan where you can get in, get out, get something going on. You know what I'm saying? Where you can have something working for you. Where you can have something working for you, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's the American dream. Where you can make money work for you. You know what I'm saying? You want to have some of your time. You want to have some of your time because your time already sold, man. You feel what I'm saying? Your time already sold, and the only way you can buy it back and get some money. You know what I'm saying? Get some money without being there. You know what I'm saying? Or get some money in your sleep, like they say. You feel what I'm saying? But you could do that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it though. You feel what I'm saying? Get rich or die trying like 50 Cent. You feel what I'm saying? But we gotta be on we gotta try to get on another page, man. You feel what I'm saying? All the same bullshit been going on. Shit, man, niggas been doing the same shit so long. You feel what I'm saying? Then we got leaders and motherfuckers in seats and shit. They been doing the same shit for so long, you know what I'm saying? Everything just staying the same, you know what I'm saying? And there's reasons why everything's staying the same. When you go to looking into it, you go to be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? You got this door, you gotta get through to get to this window, then we yeah, for sure. They got that shit lined up. They got a stacked deck with that. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make a change. You feel what I'm saying? So the best thing we could do is make a change in the mind. You feel what I'm saying? They got these laws and all that in place, so it's real hard to do all that, to go through all that. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna take you through the world when they gonna take you through a maze, and you ain't gonna really get too many places with that. But if we can change the minds of the people. You feel what I'm saying? We can actually see how to get through some of these mazes ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I be on, man. I be on like trying to not teach, you know what I'm saying? Trying to goddamn open a nigga eyes to goddamn avoid the system, avoid chain gang. You feel what I'm saying? Because they take your life, goddamn, at the blink of an eye. You feel what I'm saying? And it's set up for a nigga to go to chain gang. You know what I'm saying? On a one-way trip to prison, just me and you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Park say. But shit, nigga don't be saying that shit for nothing, man. It be the environment that niggas in. And they know that, you know what I'm saying? The projects and all that, they put all that together, that environment. It don't be no coincidence that everything just be like that. Then, well, on the south, well, man, we ain't gonna even get into that. That's a whole nother video on the south side of Columbus. You feel what I'm saying? That's a whole nother video to talk about. But, man, it just be like just what you see can shape how you feel. You feel what I'm saying? Jake, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Just say you somewhere, I'm somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling the blunt, whatever. You know what I mean? I throw the rapper on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, I throw the rapper on the ground, look around, whatever. Then I notice ain't nothing else real on the ground. I might pick my rap up. You know what I'm saying? Put it in my pocket. You know, wait till I get somewhere, throw it in the tray. You feel what I'm saying? But if I see trash everywhere, I'm gonna throw my, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you feel. You know what I mean? So your environment shape that, and they put you in a messed up environment, man. You feel? You ain't got no control. You ain't got no control over your environment until you get some money to be able to move out, or your folk get some money to be able to move out. But just this side of town, they got all this put like that. They got everything put together like that. Then you got the foreigners just come in and suck up all the money for so long. Just imagine somebody sucking up all the money for 20 years, none going back in. You know what I'm saying? Whatever money generating in the community just get generated. But the people that's really sucking all of it out, they ain't putting none back in. I'm talking about none of it. They ain't spilling to the street. They ain't even marrying your women, marrying the brothers. They ain't even spending no money with you in no kind of way. You feel what I'm saying? They sucking all the money up out of the community, sending it back to their community. You feel what I'm saying? Time go see. If some people playing for the future, you gotta be able to look ahead, man. You gotta be able to look ahead, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got so much to speak on. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I came up with the Flight Rich TV. You know what I'm saying? So I can just speak, man, and put it out there, and you know what I'm saying? Like-minded individuals might see it, you know what I'm saying? But they smother, they got control over the internet too, you know what I'm saying? But I can bump into somebody, send them to the link or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it's a long journey, but it could be done, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the help of the people, man. You feel what I'm saying? So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment, man. You feel what I'm saying? Comment your thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? How it is, where you from, or comment something you want to speak on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know where you're from. Tap in, man. Flight Rich TV, man. You know what I'm saying? We out.